Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about this breaking news of Funimation streaming service, not the Funimation brand, the Funimation streaming service, FunimationNow, is merging with Crunchyroll, and I knew when the merger or when the Crunchyroll was officially bought by Sony Pictures, not Sony Music. I was seeing some on the comment section, some people saying this. No, it's Sony Pictures, not Sony Music. Sony Pictures and Sony Music are different companies within the same Sony brand, but still separated. Though Sony Music does do good relations with Funimation because of Sony Pictures, but they're still separated companies. Nonetheless, they have good relations because I don't think Aniplex has a streaming service. But yeah. And also, while digging about this news, I actually found out that Crunchyroll's mascot girl person or female ninja or whatever actually has a name. Hiname, I believe they were saying it was. So no, I did not know that. They even have her displaying some, I guess, black shirt and a purple coat. I guess that's supposed to represent Funimation. Since she doesn't have her all orange like she normally does. But nonetheless, so this is breaking news. So this video, I'm going to give as much update that I know as of right now because this was announced in the last hour. And this is as of March 1st, 2022. I need to explain that to everybody because this information could be outdated tomorrow or even a week from now or even a month from now. So who knows? But this is what I know as of right now. Okay? So, as of right now, Funimation is, as of right now, FunimationNow, the streaming service, is still up. The main menu is gone. Like, it's just a purple screen, but you do have the bars, the sidebars on the top, so you can go to your anime list, search bar, all that stuff is still there to go to the animes you want to see, and whatnot, if you're a Funimation subscription. So I'm gonna get into the Funimation only subscribers first before we get into both. If you're a Crunchyroll subscriber only, then this doesn't really affect you. But it might affect your price though, because they were saying that they might go up to as $8 to $15. I guess as of right now, I think Crunchyroll and Funimation standards are $7.99. But if you're in a grandfather price at $5.99, which was Funimation's old price, like myself, then you're probably good in that front. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say you're not good because we don't know what that's going to be like. But in terms of your pricing right now, you've been getting it pretty good, like myself, as well as others. But so I'm gonna give what I got here so far that I've seen. Okay, so the first thing that I want to point out is this tweet that I got from Funimation. Actually, so I tweeted on their tweet thing here, which was where they made the announcement official. I didn't really know anything yet an hour ago. What will happen to our Funimation subscriptions? I don't have a Crunchyroll subscription. Funimation's Twitter said you can head over to Crunchyroll, sign up for an account, and keep watching your anime you love. Be sure to check out an email for special offers for Funimation subscription. I'd be very interested to see what this is. What the special offer, quote unquote, is. Um, Another thing, and I'll bring this up later. This is available. I'll get the other information up too, but we'll get to this in a second. And I'll be like, how are you going to know our past accounts with digital movies that we redeemed? Because I have, I think, two movies. I know I have the Dragon Balls, the Broly movie on there. So that's gonna kind of suck. Um, they say you can continue to access digital copies by logging into your Funimation account, but you won't be able to view it through Crunchyroll. We'll let you know if that changes. Um, well, the problem is what happens to see. Here's the problem with this. This is vague by Funimation's Twitter. So why would I subscribe to Crunchyroll right now if the Funimation streaming service is still up and I won't be able to watch any of the movies then? So this is very vague, and we'll get into this right here. Now this Funimation update thing is available on Crunchyroll's website as well as Funimation's website. So all the topics that are on Crunchyroll right now are on Funimation as well. So it really doesn't matter which website you go to for this. But we're gonna go to this right now. And this is where it says, now for anybody who doesn't know, this is a dub channel, so I don't have the answers for any of the subtitle questions or anything like that. Because this is a dub channel. For all my subscribers that know my channel, this is a dub channel, so I only really follow the dubs. But I'm not even really a schedule person. Like, I don't know the schedules for Funimation or Crunchyroll, so I can't really give you any of that. I don't know that. I don't pay attention to the spring seasons or the winter seasons or whatever season that are on Funimation. I don't pay attention to that. I just watch the shows that I want to watch. That are the shows that I want to watch, basically. Right now I've been watching One Piece. Trying to catch up to that. Obviously the shows that were on Toonami, like Black Clover and My Hero Academia, they're not on anymore. So I mostly find out my schedules from the schedules from my Discord, which that will be in the description as well. For my official Discord, because that's where I get all my information from. Anyways, so here we go. So quote, all new series from the upcoming spring 2022 season will be streamed exclusively on Crunchyroll going forward, and you will be able to watch 80% of Funimation and I don't know what this is, most popular exciting series on Crunchyroll by the end of March 2022. So if you have a Crunchyroll subscription, then you are all set, and you can go ahead and cancel Funimation when you're ready. Please note that you won't see your Funimation watch history or quotas in Crunchyroll yet. We are working on that right now. Find out how to cancel Funimation subscription here. I am not going to do this until it dies, because it just doesn't make sense for me to go to Crunchyroll not knowing anything going in, because this is very vague. I don't really care for any of this other stuff. I just watch the series that I want to watch, like My Hero Academia, Black Clover, obviously Attack on Titan I watch on Toonami. I watch most of my content on Toonami. But I don't really know. Like, and also for people that are interested to know what Funimation gift cards will do, as of right now, nothing. They won't work for Crunchyroll, but they say don't discard them just yet. Keep an eye out for future updates. So, there's that. Um, can I access Crunchyroll with my Funimation? Not at this time. If you're a Funimation this and VRV subscriber, the best way to get access to all your latest shows is to start a new subscription with Crunchyroll. Please note that you won't see your Funimation disc. Yeah, and we already. So, look, I'm not a fan of the way they're going about this. I knew when it became official that Sony Pictures had two streaming services because they had Funimation already for about 2 years, and then Crunchyroll just, last year officially, um, in the middle of last year. I knew that eventually they were going to do away with one of the streaming services. They had to. That there's no feasible way to have two streaming services on one company. You know what I mean? So, there was just no feasible way to do that. So it made sense that this was going to happen. I thought Crunchyroll was going to go under. I thought it was going to be Funimation's streaming service they were going to keep, because they've had Funimation longer than Crunchyroll. I mean, they overpaid for Crunchyroll. Don't get me wrong. They paid like $1 billion for it, which I still can't believe they thought Crunchyroll was worth that much. I mean, we've talked about that, but on this channel, but I don't know. This is they're very vague on this, and they just kind of just made this decision. They just kind of made the decision. Like it just feels like they made it just to make it. And at this time, I just don't feel comfortable even going to Crunchyroll because one, all the stuff that I watch are currently on Funimation. Okay, so as of right now, I don't see any point from my perspective. I mean, obviously, it might be different from you, but from my perspective, I don't see a reason to go to Crunchyroll until they get all this stuff like finalized. You know what I mean? Until they get like more clarity and whatnot. I don't see a reason. I still can watch One Piece right now. The remaining episodes. And that's also going to be another thing is that they don't have our history. They don't have our history and whatnot. Again, if you're grandfathered into the 599 thing, what is going to happen to that? They haven't answered that question, by the way. You notice how they haven't answered that question. The people that have the legacy 599 price, they haven't answered that question yet. So there's a lot of things they haven't answered yet, and it just kind of just seems like on left field that they decided to do this. I knew, but in reality, this was something that was coming. One of these streaming services was going to be gone eventually. It was bound to happen. There's no way they're gonna have two streaming services on one company. It just doesn't make sense, So you knew it was gonna happen. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds for Funimation as a brand. Like their streaming service is going to be gone soon, but I don't know what the future holds in terms of that. They might just have Funimation. I mean, Funimation might just go back to, Crunchyroll. What I could see happen is that Crunchyroll is going to just continue being the streaming service, and Funimation could end up just being carried over as the brand, like for dubbing. Like they could just have that as the department where like the dubbing is all Funimation, and Crunchyroll like will no longer be a dubbing studio. It will just be taken over as the Funimation dubbing like brand, so to speak, and the Crunchyroll will just be the 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 streaming service name now for it, which in a way kind of makes sense, because like when when you think of Netflix or anything like that, Netflix doesn't they don't have Netflix doesn't have a Netflix dubbing studio. You know what I'm saying? Like they subcontracted to some other studio, a dubbing studio like Banzoom or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I could see something where the Funimation brand, I think, might not totally die. I think the Funimation brand might just become the name for the dub studio, and that department, and the Crunchyroll brand might be phased out as the dubbing studio, and they might just become just the streaming service name. That's what I think is going to happen, or at least that's what it looks like from what I'm seeing here, because it doesn't seem like they're getting rid of Funimation altogether. It just seems like they're just merging the streaming service to Crunchyroll. But I could be wrong about that. I'm just saying, this is just a theory on what I'm seeing right now. But yeah, that's really nothing. There's really nothing else. I mean, they really haven't given us any other information yet from the videos I've seen. So I'm hoping they're more clarity. They also, I should mention, they did say that Funimation subscribers that aren't a part of Crunchyroll will get a 60-day uh, Crunchyroll Premiere trial for free or whatever. Um, this applies to Funimation, VRV, and I forget what this other thing. This is W thing or whatever. I've never even heard of it before. So I should put that out there. They did say that on their website as well. So there is that. I don't know when the expiration date for that 60-day starts or ends. I'm assuming it's whenever you feel like going there. Like I said, I have no intentions of joining Crunchyroll until I have more information about how this is going to work. Especially since I have no reason to go to Crunchyroll just yet. As long as the Funimation streaming service is up, I can watch the anime that I want to watch, because I don't watch like all these other animes that a lot of these other people that are subscribed watches. I don't follow the schedule. I still don't know what the schedule is for Funimation, and never will know, because it will go to Crunchyroll. I mean, maybe the schedule will be the same. I don't know, but yeah, I just, it does not matter to me right now. They say they want to move as soon as possible. I don't need to move as soon as possible, because the spring season doesn't matter to me. The spring season doesn't matter to me, Crunchyroll. I watch the shows that I watch, and you guys haven't even got me the My Hero Academia yet. The dubbed My Hero Academia. So, that doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, and the Code Geass movie. Yeah, the Code Geass and the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Those are the movies I have on my digital. So I really would like to know about the digital. I really like to know when the digital thing is going to get transferred over. I really like to know when the digital thing's getting transferred over. So yeah, that's the update Crunchyroll and Funimation really should be talking about, because that's what people want to know. What's going on with the $5.99 legacy package? You know, they're saying they're getting 60 free days, so I'm suspecting that they're just gonna like ignore the fact that we had a $5.99 legacy subscription, but I have no idea. I think they should just merge everything together. I don't know why it's so hard for them to do that. And why they have to make it more difficult than it actually has to be. Like I said, the prices, I'm not exactly sure. They said from 8 to 15, so that's, if they go up to 15, man, I don't know if I can do that. Like, that's ridiculous. You know, like, if they, 7.99, because that's what Disney Plus has right now. They used to do 6.99. They moved it up to 7.99. I had to unsubscribe to Disney Plus because, like, one, I'm not really watching anything from them. Yeah, most of the stuff I watched on Disney Plus were rerun stuff. They didn't really have any new stuff that I cared about. You know, apparently they're going to be getting the Tim Allen Christmas series or whatever, which that will kind of be interesting, but that's the only thing I've seen on there so far that's that's interesting because I was a huge fan of that movie as a kid, but I don't think that would be worth and I like Tim Allen, but I don't think that would be worth and resubscribe it until they have it up. But yeah, I have no idea right now, guys, what's gonna happen. um this is all I know right now. Let me know what you guys think. I could try, if there's something that I didn't answer, I could try to answer, but I don't really know. I'm just in the dark as much as you guys are on this. As a Funimation subscriber only, I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know where we're gonna be by April, in terms of this. Obviously I just paid for a renewal just about a week ago because I think it's the 25th when my my payment goes out for Funimation. So, I don't know. This is just kind of really just doesn't make sense to me, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If there's any updates too, if anyone sees any updates after this video is uploaded, just comment down below because I'm just as much in the dark as you guys. This is just the information I got. Comment, rate, flex, if you my videos, please subscribe, and that's about it, guys. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku, Moderate. Peace!